Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be ranking the top 10 best diamond hidden gems in NBA 2K26 MyTEAM. I did this yesterday with amethysts. Maybe I'll do it with pink diamonds. I don't know. I feel like the top 10 pink diamond hidden gems are going to be like 10 of the craziest cards. Well, 10 of the basically the 10 best cards that are going to drop in the next 2 months are the top 10 pink diamond hidden gems, but maybe we'll do that list. I don't know. That being said, before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 50,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's get into it. Let's talk about it and let's get to ranking. We'll start off at the number 10 spot. And again, this is Jonathan Isaac at number 10. I have like several of these cards. My hidden gem luck has been pretty darn solid. I have Jonathan Isaac. I have a few other guys on this list. I think Triple J is an elite card. Now, he has one real flaw. His jumper's not that good. That's his flaw. Otherwise, he is a great slasher who is got pretty good all-around badges. He's not insane offensively, but like he's got good speed, good slashing, good shooting, all that. And then defensively, he's got every single important Hall of Fame badge in the game at damn near, and 90s across the board in terms of the stats. Really good defensive animations, big, switchable, versatile, athletic small forward. I will say jumper is better with the button than it is with the stick. It's something I'm trying to get used to, but it's something that I would recommend is probably just shooting with the button with Jonathan Isaac instead of the stick. I think that's going to be your best recipe in general for maximizing his success on your team. If you are a stick shooter, just shoot with the button with John Isaac. Practice his button shot and freestyle. Get used to doing that with him. You will like the card more. That's my tip with him. I do think he's an elite card, even with the mediocre jumper, and I think he is a top 10 guy. By the way, I think the jumper with the button really doesn't feel mediocre. I don't know what, I'm just legitimately telling you, it feels like a faster jumper that is easier to get off with the button than it does with the stick. That's all I'm saying. Number 9, Michael Ray Richardson. I love this card as a versatile, solid defender who's decent offensively. He's not unbelievable offensively, I will say. I mean, I like the 92 speed and I love the defense. Like I said, 78 driving dunk, 82 shot three. It's not anything spectacular. He's 6'5" with a 6'8" wingspan, so he's got good, but not unbelievable size. There are a couple of taller PGs on this list, but his jumper is really nice. He's got no SIGs at all, which is not ideal. Again, he is literally just a spot up and that is it on the offensive end of the court. Last year, he could dribble a little bit. This year, he cannot, but smooth jumper, good defender. He's basically a slightly smaller Ron Harper is how I would describe this card. Do I think he's a very good card? Yes. Do I think there are a couple of better Wild Gem PGs? Also yes, but I do believe Michael Richardson is good enough to still crack the top 10 because of the value that his defense and his size provides at the small forward position. Number 8 is a card who I think you could probably argue higher in Larry Nance. 6'10" with a 7'1" wingspan. He's literally Jonathan Isaac. They're the same card. Amazing defender. He's a better slashing John Isaac with a slightly better jumper though. I think his jumper's a little more consistent, especially if you're a stick shooter. Again, doesn't dribble very well besides Jimmy Butler's escape, which is actually pretty good. He's a very good slasher. So he's got a little bit more to him than John Isaac does, but still a jumper that I wouldn't say is an elite shot by any means. It's just okay-ish, you know what I mean? But the thing about this card, again, is he's an extremely switchable, elite, versatile defender who can guard on the perimeter and the interior, and he's a great slasher and a great finisher. And again, that's very valuable. I think he's a great card. I think even number 8 feels a little low, but I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of good Diamond Wild Gems on this list. Kwame Brown at number 7 is another elite option. This card's what, 6'11", 7'1" wingspan, 88 speed at the power forward or center position. Only a 79 3 ball, but a smooth, pretty decent jumper. 90 standing and driving, 90 interior, 92 block. I mean, this card is nice. His jumper is solid. His defense is very solid as well, and his finishing is high level. He doesn't have SIGs at all, but who needs them, honestly, at the end of the day? The default big upper, not my favorite, but Kobe base is good. And I mean, the jump shot is very, very solid for sure. I think this card is still one of the best power forwards you can get right now in my team. He's one of those guys that if I got him out of an option pack right now, I'd probably still pick him. I don't know what I would do with my team at that point because I'd have too many bigs, but I think this card is really, really good nonetheless. And I would love to get him out of like a King of the Court option pack this weekend or something like that. Who knows? Michael Ray Richardson is going, sorry, Marco Carter Williams is going to be number 6. I think this card is a little better than Michael Ray Richardson. He's 6'6" instead of 6'5". He's not quite the defender by any means, but he's still a good defender who, especially when properly badged, is a very well-rounded option on that end of the court. And he's a little better finisher, he's a little better shot creator, a little bit better shooter than a guy like a Ray Richardson is. I really like his jump shot. You add a couple shooting badges to him. This card is super duper nice. I think MCW is one of the best point guards in the game, period, right now. Big fan of this card. Very happy to have him in my lineup, and I'm hoping to add another elite point guard to him soon. Whether that'll be Jason Kidd or somebody else, I don't know. There are a couple of other elite hidden gem point guards still to come on this list, though, so keep that in mind. There's a lot of good PGs out of the Diamond Hidden Gems. Next up is Luol Deng, another good small forward, 6'9", does more off the dribble than both Nance and Jonathan Isaac do, but I will say he's not quite Nance's size, certainly not Nance's slashing. He's a better spot up, and I would say his jumper is better. And he certainly has a little bit more movement, decent escape, decent behind the back. Like, he can actually do a little bit of dribbling as well. For me, that's the key, especially with pro fade as well, which is a legitimately good fade. This card just gives you more off the dribble ability than you get from a Larry Nance or Jonathan Isaac. So despite not being the finisher that either of them are, he's an elite switchable defender, still has really good size, and in my opinion does more offensively in terms of being able to actually create a shot. And in a game where there really aren't very many shot creators right now, that's very valuable. That's why Luol Deng to me is a number 5 option on this list. Number 4 is going to be one of those other point guards I was talking about, Stephon Castle, 6'7" with 6'9" wingspan. This card seems a lot rarer than Michael Carter-Williams and I don't know, Rex Chapman and a couple of other of the hidden gem PGs. This card does not come out very much, it doesn't seem like, for people's hidden gems packs, but he's a great slasher, 90 driving dunk off poster, which makes sense. He was in the dunk contest. Defensively, very solid. Still not quite the defender, again, of maybe a Ray Richardson or, I mean, Michael Carter-Williams, he's probably pretty close. But the badges are good. Again, comes with a few base shooting badges, 3 good ones, which is nice. He's a solid shooter. His jumper's not bad. Movement's okay. I wouldn't say it's crazy, but it's not bad. His fade's okay too. Like, this card's a very solid card. I think, again, at 6'7" especially gives you a little more size too. Just very well rounded. The slashing is super nice. I think Stephon Castle's a beast. I think he's easily top 4. Rudy Gay's number 3 for me. Basically, even better of a scorer than Luol Deng is. Now, I will say Luol Deng does provide more defense, as does Larry Nance, John Isaac, the other small forward options on this list. But Rudy Gay, 6'8", 7'3" wingspan, big player build still. So even though he's a little smaller than those other guys, he's still going to compete. 87 speed, 86 3 ball, 90 driving dunk. And yes, I get the defense doesn't jump off the page at you. Badge him up, add a couple of others like an immovable enforcer. He needs limitless and shifty. Then you got 2 other badge slots. Probably gonna have to go pick dodger for one of them, and then you could go either paint patroller or glove or bailout. He's gonna be missing a badge or 2, but his jumper is elite. His fade is elite. His SIGs are pretty good, to be totally honest. They're not as great as they were last year, but they are very good as well. This Rudy Gay card is still one of the better options at the shooting guard position. Although I will say, Brunson dragback, super nice, pro dribble style is not bad, fade is really good, release really good. I didn't realize he had basic escape. I thought he had a better escape than that, and he does not have Kawhi Leonard behind the back this year, which is a little annoying. I think I'm gonna swap this. Like this. We're gonna make this change. I legitimately think Luol Deng might be better than Rudy Gay. Same fade too, even though Rudy's jumper's better. The defense for Luol gives him the edge. I didn't realize Luol didn't have Kawhi behind the back and a better escape. That is my mistake, or I didn't realize Rudy didn't. My mistake there. That being said, I still think he is a great card. His scoring ability is still extremely high level. Dyson Daniels is 6'7" with a 6'11" wingspan as well, just like Stephon Castle is. But just like, well, I feel like he's just better defensively than Stephon Castle is. Challenger glove, movable interceptor, on-ball menace, off-ball pass, and pick dodger. Those are elite Hall of Fame badges defensively. His jumper's absolutely money as well off the no dip. It's elite. I think he's got a better shot and better defense than Dyson, or than Castle does. Now, Castle is the better slasher. It doesn't really matter that much though, because I think Dyson being a better shooter and a better defender at the same size is to me a little more valuable. And I think he is probably the best of the hidden gem point guards in my team right now. He's a card that I hope I will be able to get at some point this year. Relatively, I mean, I would love to get him out of a King of the Court option pack or something like that. I regret not going for tier 1 last week because there were hidden gems sprinkled in that 92 plus pack all over. But it is what it is. I mean, what am I going to do about that, right? This week I'm going to do it though, and hopefully I'll get a guy like Dyson, or maybe a guy like Jaren Jackson Jr. Number 1 on this list, 6'11", sorry, 6'10", 7'4" wingspan though. Looks 6'11", player build's big. 87 speed, 85 driving and standing, 92 interior, 97 block, 88 fast 3 ball. Fast jumper already comes with Deadeye, set shot, and limitless, which means you really only need to add like slippery and shifty. Badge wise, besides that, lightning launch if you want, I guess. Challenger, pick dodger, like he's very complete though. He's got incredible defense, great speed for a big, again, plays very big, and his jumper's also awesome. And he's got Kobe Escape to boot if you want like a little bit of shot creation ability, which is just a little icing on the cake, I guess. But to me, Jaren Jackson Jr. is absolutely one of the best bigs. I would say he's almost as good as Pink Diamond Embiid and guys like that, who are truly the best bit center in the game, that type of stuff. So he's one of those cards who, whenever he comes out, will be extremely elite for a long time. And again, would love to pull any of these top 5 or Kwame Brown out of a pack here in the near future, because I don't have any of the top 5 or Kwame, but I do have Ray Richardson, Larry Nance, and John Isaac. Either way, this is my top 10 right now. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.